T-Rag got me.
Hit one and be some. You gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. One to keep you.
We come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled
at the end of all that hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he will find his man on the outside.
Complete.
A gain of 6 there on first.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped. And that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The ball carrier. He was
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
180. Check 53. So we got man. Regular. 53's Mike. Check 53.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
For the Browns.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
At their own 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Hey, watch the slant.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Check the out. 52's the mic, boys. 52.
Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
Let's go, baby.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. 694. 50, Mike, 50. So don't say nothing. Kill. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Shotgun now for Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Number 11,
Henry Ruggs. 85
Touchdown,
yards.
Las Vegas.
And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Aldrich Rosas.
And correct me if I'm
for the
wrong, that
extra
was just a
point.
simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions,
kick
and I'd
is
hear
good.
9
Makes
from the
the
receivers.
score Raiders
that meant
7,
fly route, go.
Browns nothing.
Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
53, Mike, 53. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 53's Mike. 53.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg.
Let's go.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the
I think
pickup.
defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Nick Chubb, the ball
A
carrier.
quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
42's the Mike. I'm going to run you over. Alert.
The first look here for DJ Dallas. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Mike, number 53. 53. All right, T, let's
They'll run this with Homer. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was brought down.
Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield steps away to his left. Going for it all. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harrison Bryant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Now's a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, check my 50. Mike is...
Here's Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mac Wilson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't hold it in.
Incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Take it right on the 30. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Well,
on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. This is Homer. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Homer as the ball carrier. Maurice Hurst on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Give him 3 on first
Mayfield
down.
with the give to
It'll
Nick
set up
Chubb.
a 2nd and 7.
Corey Littleton on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Pick me up. Here we go. 44, 44. Mike, 44. He don't know no better.
From the gun, Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Mayfield.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
A 33-yard
Seibert able to knock this one through.
Good.
And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Mike 52, Mike 52. 93. Let's press. Mike 52, Mike 52. Here we go.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Trying to lay one up deep. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Check.
Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there. 1st down.
A gain of 11
So
on
in the
play.
2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
734. Yo, Chief.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
To Nelson Aguilar.
Nelson Aguilar.
Touchdown, Raiders.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Browns 10. Aldrich Rosas set to
Now
kick
after
off.
the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. This is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Maurice Hurst on the tackle.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 39.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball late run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
The ball carrier.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. It's through. 52. Get that quarterback and also.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. This kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Number 30,
and on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
Down at the 42.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's all around.
take this one down to about the 40.
The ball carrier.
Go, go.
That's a nice
Wilson
job there
on the
defensively,
tackle.
being able to diagnose
It's a gain of
that
2
little touch
yards.
pass. They saw
And
it coming,
it's third
converged on him
down.
before he could get much out of it.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Fourth down.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Carr to throw for it on fourth down. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Express. Well, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm down.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
To Josh Jacobs.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost
5
opportunity
yards on
there
the
for the
play.
offense because
And
the
it's
defense brought pressure that
third
time.
down.
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half.
38-yard
From the
attempt.
right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Rosas' kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational
Browns
football
10.
and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Fielded just outside the goal line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This will make it into the end zone, and this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Mike's 50.
From the gun, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
What down? 185. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Here's Mike 52.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw. And also a first down.
First down, Raiders.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
The ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. 52, Mike 52. Cut. 552.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, it's Jacobs. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ronnie Harrison.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
2 yards on the
so out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Rosa's kick is good. And they double them up here. That makes our score 20-10. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Going on the ground with Homer. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Ball carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's caught over the middle, Hooper. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Mayfield lost the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. Just a yard on the 1st down. Carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The ball carrier. Shaquem Griffin there on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
What now? 185. It's a party now. Well, Jumbo. It's a party now. Shift. Bang, bang, bang.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
52. 52's the mark. Defense, we're
From the gun, Carr. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Carr's pass.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Corey
Littleton there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Play fake.
Second and
Mayfield.
6 at the 29-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Go, go, go. Watch tight end. 4 down, 4 down.
Mayfield on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. To throw again on second down, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Mayfield's too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Browns on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
1st and 10 at the
1st and 10, Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Mayfield's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the Raiders have got him. Carl Nassib able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was brought down by Shelby.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs, and he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
He's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll be a Jefferson with a fourth down now. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
21-yard line.
The Browns' drive about to get started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. It's caught by OBJ. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but it's going to be second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
53, Mike, 53. They gonna need some therapy.
To throw, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Browns on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Mayfield with it once more. He finds Beckham complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Raiders 20, Browns 17.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And a Las Vegas.
How about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah,
Number
anybody watching Atlanta,
Jacobs,
apologies.
the ball carrier.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
2 yards.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Down. 185. You.
Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively.
Back at his own
So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Hey, check. Check 26, check 26.
A second down carry for Booker. Room to run inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Ward. It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Raider first down.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. On first down, it's Jacobs. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Three yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
First down,
well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer Tim Karen said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for Las Vegas, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.
She right got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? Bad news. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of faith, you can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your perm at. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say yes, so what you gon' do it? Stop playing with it, baby. Nah. If you gon' do it, then don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Yeah. Cause you ain't built like that.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. It's all too much talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political slaughter. Someone put